Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So these are all bloom paints, and I wanted to make both a deconstructed bloom, but I also wanted to do a transfer swipe, but I think it's going to be maybe a deconstructed. Maybe it deconstruct by its own, you know. I'm just practicing and I don't have the technique down yet. So that was Payne's Grey from Winsor&Newton. Oh, sorry. And this one is Van Dyke Brown, also from Winsor&Newton. I'm actually not sure if those are good in these recipes, because I don't know if they are good at purling. And this one is Boom Gel. This one, Pearls and Watermelon. I love that color, just to give it a little bit of spark. And then here I have, Golden Custom and High Flow, Extreme Sheen, and a little bit of Amsterdam Gold, I think, as well. And the last color, this one is Amsterdam Pearl White mixed with a little bit of Golden Titanium White. So let's see if I have the consistency right. And my swipe color is Titanium White mixed with 3 parts of Australian floetrol. So you can see it's quite thin compared to the others, and that's how it's supposed to be. My base color is just an ordinary white wall paint mixed with 1 part golden pouring medium and 7 parts paint. So let's see if I can get a good result out of this. I'm not sure how much paint there's going to have to be on here in order to make it work, but we'll see. I might have a tendency of putting a little bit, well, not enough paint on. Maybe I should, just for safety, put on a little bit extra. Let's do that. And then I'm gonna put on some music for you guys while I pop some bubbles. Sorry, I had to attend to my kitty cat. He just threw up on the floor. I don't know what's up with his stomach. He's acting like usual. He's playful, he's naughty, he's a happy kitty. But sometimes he just throws up out of nowhere after dinner, actually. I'm going to have to take him to the vet to see what's going on. At some point I will. So I'm not sure which way I should layer these colors. Oops, that was a big blob. But I'm just gonna try and do something and see how it goes. Only just a little bit of this one. I don't want it to dominate. Just peeking up somewhere between the colors. And my cell activator. think it's the first time I'm gonna blow out. Made a test piece last summer, but not with the right color paint and ingredients, so I don't know if that counts. Just gonna pop some bubbles again, and then I'm gonna blow it out. So, I'm not sure what that looks like. Not a bloom anyway, but it's not supposed to end up looking like a bloom. Just hope there's going to be some selling here. I don't know, maybe my paint actually is too thick. Maybe I should thin it up a little bit with a drop of water. See if that makes any difference. So now I've thinned up the paint a little bit. I don't know if you can tell in this dark color. It runs more smoothly off, and the trace stays for about 2 seconds and then it's disappeared. Let's see if that helps. Then I'm just gonna move this a little bit towards the center. I don't know if you can tell. If you've watched some of the videos, you already know, but this composition-wise and technique-wise, it's of course inspired by Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. If you haven't seen her videos, you should definitely go and watch one of them. She makes some beautiful pieces. I will link a video down below for you guys, so you can see her beautiful work. Oh, I'm light-headed. Now I'm just gonna let it rest for a little bit and cover the corners with some paint so it's easier for it to move a little bit around when I start to tilt it. I think my base coat is too thick. We'll see when it dries. It was definitely easier to blow this one out compared to the other one, where the paint was slightly thicker. Now, I'm not that keen of the very light spots, but of course it adds to the negative space. But I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna play a little bit with it in Winterström style. See if I can improve some parts. I know Dominic does it too. He's really good at these bloom swipes and transfer swipes. Looks awesome. So again, if you haven't seen their channels, you should definitely check them out. Let's see. It's kind of stuck there where I just scooped and dragged, so maybe I should give it a little bit of time. Let the paint settle. I left it for a few minutes to rest. I'm not sure if it was enough. We're gonna see what happens. If I look at it, I like the cells best here, so maybe I should get rid of some of that, but I don't want to miss this area of the Van Dyke brown. I have to start somewhere, right? Not sure what I think about this. This end I like, but the other end is just not matching it. I'm gonna try one more time in this end. I'm not happy about it. Maybe I should do pearl white next. I don't remember the way I put down the paint the first time. I know it was different the second time, and I can't remember either one of them. I'm telling you, it's really not easy to blow these blooms out. I think I blew too hard on that area. I still feel like this is off. It doesn't fit the rest somehow. But if I try and tilt this up, this gets really wiggly and zigzagging all over the place. I don't know if I can. Not even sure how much it moves anymore. Tiny bit, but not very much. What do you think, guys? I think for now it's the closest I'm gonna get to a deconstructed bloom. Looks a little bit like one, doesn't it? Not what I planned in my head, but rarely turns out that way. Actually, it never turns out that way. I'm just gonna wipe my hands and get you in for a close-up. Let me bring you in for a close-up. I'm sorry for the noise outside. Someone is fixing their hedge. So, what do you think, guys? I'm actually pleased with the blooms lacings. Like I said, it's the first time I'm blowing a bloom, so wasn't that bad. Then the destruction part, that's tough. I'm telling you guys, that Karen from Waterfall Acrylics, she's really, really good. This is a small tile, and she makes big canvases. So I think the orientation would be that way in my mind. But of course it could be this way as well. What do you think? So, any advice, mostly appreciated. If you like what you saw, please consider to subscribe if you doesn't subscribe already, and hit the like button and notification bell. Or maybe I should try and put some light on so you can see the sparkles from the gold. Looks pretty. Looks pretty, I think. It's not that obvious when you don't have the lights on, but in a certain light it really shows. So thank you for watching, guys. Please like and hit the notification bell, and stay tuned till next time. I'm gonna make a new video, and stay safe out there. Bye.